Hey guys, I'm Bianca. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making this really cool farmhouse Christmas sign out of a Dollar Tree gift bag. I love the way this came out. It's going to be super fun to do this and it was very easy. So let's go ahead and get started.
The items I recommend using for this project is just a piece of wood and your gift bag and the Mod Podge. You don't need the stain, but I'm gonna stain it. You don't have to do that. And I just have my sanding, a little bit of sanding paper, because this is an old piece that I've been having in my craft closet for a while, like for years, and I just haven't done anything with it. So I just need to sand it down and remove a bunch of stuff it has on it, and then just, you know, the sponge for the Mod Podge and some scissors. So to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and just sand it down really good. Now that I finished sanding it down, I'm gonna stain it with the wood finish penetrating stain Jacobin 2750. So I'm just gonna lightly stain this. Again, you don't have to do this, but you can. The stain that I have is from Home Depot and it was only about like $3. So I've let it dry for about an hour. I'm gonna move it to the side and I'm gonna go ahead and take my gift bag. This would obviously be a little bit easier if you had a regular piece of wood without these gaps right here. I'm gonna have to set this on top and cut 4 pieces from this gift bag. So if you didn't have these gaps, you could just glue it down. You know, you don't have to cut anything else. Okay, so making sure that it is right in the middle, I'm gonna turn it around. Try not to move it out of place. We want it to be straight. And then I'm gonna go ahead and trace it so I know where to cut. Okay, so I traced around this part. Since my pin doesn't fit inside right here, what I'm gonna do is just take my scissors. I have some craft Scotch scissors. So I'm just gonna go like this. Remember, this doesn't have to be perfect because it's gonna be farmhouse rustic sign. So that's gonna be my first square. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that piece out. Okay, so now that I know how it's gonna be, I'm gonna go ahead and trace the rest of it and then cut it out. I have all the pieces cut out. Obviously they are not perfectly cut, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and start to glue everything down. So take my Mod Podge. I bought this big one. It's 16 ounces from Walmart for about $6, $7. So it's up to you if you wanna get the small bottles from Dollar Tree, obviously for just $1. You want to spend a little bit more and buy the big bottle. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is do some thin layers on the wood and then glue it down. Okay, so as you go, take a card and just rub out these air bubbles because there will be some. And it will also kind of lift from the sides, but you can just add more glue to it. I've let it dry for a while now. What I'm gonna do now is go over it with my Mod Podge. And then once that has dried, I will sand it down a little bit. That way it looks more farmhouse rustic. I let it dry for maybe an hour and a half. So what I'm gonna do is just start sanding it down all around, and then we will seal it again. Okay, so I worked on it really well with my little sanding paper for about 10 minutes, just making sure I went all around it on each edge and corner of the sign. And as you can see, there's pieces of the Mod Podge coming up, which I really love the way it looks already, and you can totally leave it like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and seal it one more time just to make sure the edges stay in place, and that way this will last me for, you know, years to come. And also I noticed that I've been saying Mod Podge. I just been saying it like that, and I'm like, oh my god, that is not how you say it. So Mod Podge, sorry. I know somebody's probably gonna tell me something about that, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and seal it one more time just to keep everything in its place. And then yeah, that would be pretty much it. And I'm just gonna make sure I really get the edges really well. So this is how it came out, you guys. I really love it. It only cost me $1, and normally a farmhouse sign like this would cost anywhere between $10 to $20 to maybe even $30. So this was a really cool DIY that I enjoyed doing with y'all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also you might want to ring that notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload it. And yeah, I will see you in the next video.